I love it. What's up, fellas? Welcome to a live episode of the SDFC Fancast. Woo! Trev, where you at? I need the sound bites, dude. I need the sound bites. Oh, wow. It says we're live, Your phone doesn't want to pump out that sound from the mics.
Do you want to try your phone then?
It doesn't like these mics. Can you guys hear me? You guys need to text me fast. You know, all this stuff works when you're at home doing it, you know? I jump around. I've used these mics a bunch of times.
If a teenager can figure it out, so
my 6-year-old nephew could do this better than I can. There are no qualms. Uh-oh, Colonial can hear us now. Oh no, heard me talking the whole time. So what's up, y'all? Live episode. Why are we doing a live episode? Because the Padres just showed us. Not because of the Padres. That just happened. That just happened, you know, kismet, I guess. Because I'm such a big Padres fan. But now I'm here live at Society Brewing Company in Claremont. Apologies, I tried to say this before when you couldn't hear me. But if you hear jets flying by, it's because there are jets literally flying by in practice at the airbase here in San Diego. Sorry, do I need to hold the mic closer to my face? That's probably the case. But yeah. Oh, Allie's got to pick up her tacos right now. But yeah, the beer is good. The people are cool. We're just hanging out at this Riptides Happy Hour. Oh, yeah, too much background noise. We knew it.
They got me weird if I'm walking there.
No, I would rather you walk right now.
What about now? I was walking around.
Julian was walking around carrying a bike. Was that the issue? I don't know. We'll just pretend like it's their issue. Alright? Hello, Julie. Thank you for being on. You're our first interview on the Fancast. And now, you're going to be our first live interview at an event. The first of many.
If anyone could actually hear us.
They can. They're listening. They're hanging on to every single word. Waiting with bated breath. What is Julie going to say? Which team does she support again? Oh, so, speaking of that, Julie supports West Ham. Today, I was trying to buy some jerseys on this ghetto website I found on Instagram. And it's like, they spelled football wrong and then jerseys wrong, but it's stat.com. And they had a bunch of cool ones. They were only selling them for like $20 off. And I think that they were knockoffs, but I was seriously going to spend $100. And I tried to buy them. And then my credit card company was like, we're denying this. And I was like, and I called them. I was like, why are you denying this transaction? They're like, because we've had too many claims from that. Yeah, too many fraudulent claims from that particular event. And they were like, you can still push it through, but you're not going to be protected by anything. And if they screw you over, you're not going to protect your house. I literally still almost did. I almost gave up $100 just to get some sweet jerseys. And the reason I'm bringing this up, Julie, and your West Ham fans, is one of the jerseys was the one that says Iron Maiden on it. Iron Maiden are West Ham fans.
West Ham is
That, you know what? That might be part of it. But this is not a West Ham podcast. I just want to bring that up so everybody knew Julie has street cred. She doesn't have street cred. She has her San Diego Padres jersey.
actually, does any of our lives they started.
Well, what's nice is I can see the TV through the window.
Oscar works. That's what I got.
That's why I sat here. Because again, huge Padres. But no, honestly, the impetus of this is just another happy hour. It's another soccer event, another chance for everybody to go out and meet other soccer fans or burgeoning soccer fans that may have not been fans but are now pumped that the San Diego team is coming, finally. But yeah, that's it. No real reason apart from having fun, love and good beer. Society does have good beer. So yeah, really, did you like the long-winded intro?
It didn't feel like much of an intro, but I did.
I'll take that as a resounding yes. Oh, that was it? That was the intro? Oh, shit. We're screwed. You gotta hold the mic closer. So, yeah. You know, how long have you been a San Diego FC fan? Actually, when did you first hear that the team was actually coming to San Diego? I literally cannot remember when I actually read the news. Oh shit! I should have marked it down on my calendar. That was clearly a big, big deal in our lives. This Borky has that.
It's true. These are amazing moments at this point.
Yeah, seriously, dude. I should have. I'm like kicking myself. I absolutely should have recorded.
I honestly don't know.
Yeah, I can sleep here. And then after it's like,
The time for quite a while. For me, probably just with
I remember running.
I think the fellas are getting water.
Like, what'd you play?
There's not much we can do about
water.
that
That was
right
fun. I
now.
could survive. No, you were
I don't
drowning. I'm sure that was fun.
I mean, I think we're gonna be. Let's just start yelling louder into the mics. Is this loud enough, you guys? Can you hear me now?
I think people will really enjoy that.
Yes, the live stream will love it when I'm screaming into the mics. No, we believe it or not, even though it's just Julie and I sitting here, there's actually people behind the camera, which is
promise we
wild,
have friends.
which is crazy. Actually, we just set up here at Society. We're not even part of a supporters group. Just joking. We are part of the Riptides. We're loud and proud about it. Loud and proud, y'all. We have the sign up link in every episode we post. Do it. Sign up. Sign up for a supporters group. But what has been, honestly, though, I'll stop messing around, stop screaming into the
Let's talk
mic.
about good teams.
What, you can't remember when you learned
The Padres. I'm pretty sure San Diego got more points than the Reds.
Like I said, probably within the last year. It was a full year ago. We were reminiscing about it a little more, but when did cheers, you guys?
We have
So I did my Chucky Lozano. I called it back in November, Chris. Back in November. So October? I don't know. I'd literally have to look at like when we were
1 year ago.
episode. And by the way, the feedback I got when I won't name names, but possibly someone from the team told me, hey, the dragon thing behind you is cool, but you need some San Diego FC stuff.
Someone had a conversation with you about
All right.
Okay, so
Jesse
Matt
Philly had through that dragon.
may have told her to set this
My
up.
brother.
When we were at Anonymous, I
Who,
told Matt,
speaking of which, in our thoughts, because Asheville, North Carolina, going through the flooding. Oh, Julie, I'm literally telling Julie this for the first time. Chrissy drama for you. Julie, Jim's dad lost his house in Florida. Yeah, Hurricane Milton fucking them up. So they sent me a picture.
Oh, the other.
Yeah, not Helena.
It's open, but it's not.
Also, they need to rechange hurricane names.
And on Friday night, it's not that.
Hurricane Eagle Scream. Hurricane Snake Bite. Hurricane Lion's Den. But no, I gotta stop joking around when I'm talking about people losing their damn houses. Hurricane, Julie, you gotta take this. You gotta take something seriously.
Yeah. But even there's a backspace over there, there's a back.
But no, our thoughts are with Jim and his family. Everyone's safe though. That's what the kids are joking around. But there is a bunch of storms going on the East Coast. For all of our international listeners, I know there's 3 people watching right now, and probably 2 of you are from another country. I think someone's named Geigen. Geigen?
Yeah, I'm very new. Like I said, my daddy didn't
I don't know. I can't pronounce that weird Irish name. But he's probably watching over there in Northern Ireland or in England.
I don't know who to like. Just from you.
Oh, you know what? I gotta be careful about joking about the troubles and things like that because we literally have somebody from Northern Ireland. That's not a joke.
Yeah,
I
so
make jokes
I
about the
mentioned like
troubles
when
more than
we have
anyone.
done or you guys have done.
I gotta remember that.
You know,
I
I'm
probably
part of
shouldn't
it,
be
but
talking
you
about
guys
this on
have,
the
no, the hard part.
It's always me.
Hey,
But you know what? That's how I do things.
but like, I'm trying to be part of
There's
this.
no.
Did you drink beer?
Yeah, this isn't here. You
You
know.
drink beer a lot. Damn straight.
Oh, goodness
Yeah,
gracious.
but see, I'm also trying to make it good.
You better,
Hell yeah. But
Julie, you
so far, it's been
you better like stop me from doing this midlife crisis podcast because I can talk all
Well, I told him to get
I'm going to be doing live events every day. I'm just going to set up outside our
you guys.
just shoot all the emails that we should do it.
And we know how great the audio quality is.
I'll tell you like what emails I should include with them. And
I can do it all day long.
we
Dude.
can be started.
Everybody hears me perfectly well.
Yeah.
But no. Thank you for doing this dorky stuff with me. Thank you for doing live streams with me. Thank you for coming to every event with me.
And even then, like whenever like we can be in contact,
So you don't have to sit here and listen to me trying to make you laugh like I do all day, every day at home anyway. It's just the same junk, isn't it? You go grab it.
that's the whole thing. That's
You guys, I asked Julie to grab Quinn.
Yeah.
Quinn is just a soccer genius. Quinn knows so much about soccer. I'm just going to bug the crap out of him. Soccer this, soccer that, all day long. Quinn, take a seat, my friend.
Oh, I like sitting great.
Good. Thanks for joining me on this. I didn't even cheers Julie, so I'll cheers you.
One of your listeners wants to know how excited you are for Berhalter being in the MLS.
You know what?
They only have two.
I'm excited.
I'm gonna hand that off to you because they're just talking shit to me. Because when everyone was like, "Get Berhalter out of here, bring Jesse Marsh in," I was like, "Dude, the players they said they support Berhalter and all that stuff." So you rap about that.
Well, okay. For one, I'm just going to preface this. I am originally a New England Revolution fan and piss on the fire. But Berhalter's always been a player's guy. He's been a player's coach forever. So that's what he did in Columbus. And with club teams, you tend to have a better relationship with your players because you're working with them. So I think it's going to probably pick up that club again. As much as I say piss on the fire, I kind of want that club to also get back up there. Because the rivalry with the Rams in Chicago is just a wooden spoon fight right now.
Dead right now. It's very, very lopsided.
I was just telling Justin, San Diego FC had a better goal differential than the Rams this season.
That's so funny. But I guess what do you mean by a coach's player? Just that, like, as a league, to stand up for his players no matter what, that type of stuff.
Yeah, some coaches can be a bit more abrasive with their players. When things go wrong, they get them under the table. But Berhalter's always next to his guys. He'll defend them. And because he has your back, you have his back. And if you break that trust, some bad things can happen.
See, that was my thought process.
You may have seen that a little bit.
Okay, that makes sense because that's what I was thinking. Like, all right, if the players are all for him and in his camp, then they're going to play harder for him. Because for me, it's just like a boss at work. Like, if my boss is an asshole and abrasive, I'm not going to work as hard. If my boss is like in the trenches with me, but like if they're with me, like working or literally just supporting instead of just dictating this and that, like there's a fine line. You know, you still need accountability and all that, but I will work hard with somebody as opposed to somebody I don't.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, yeah, I'm pro Greg. I'm still anti Jesse Marsh because of how much trying he's done after the fact. I still think he's a good coach though. Would you have preferred Jesse Marsh?
No. But I like Jesse Marsh. I think he's a great guy and all that.
I don't know about like sound. Maybe that's what stops.
He's got more to prove.
Maybe that's what they can. But
I got you.
I don't think Berhalter.
there's a buddy right there. So
He's kind of done with the national team.
Like after hours.
One thing I was crazy is I didn't realize that Berhalter played for 1860.
well, all 100 did.
Yeah. Julie, did you hear that? Greg Berhalter played for 1860 years.
I did not know that.
We have a soft spot in St. Square. So
So I haven't had
a couple 1860 games. So there you go.
But I'm saying like
So
based on how
yes,
they're
interesting to SDFC.
The beer is good. You're good. You're good.
I do not, but I should find, like, I will hit my German buddies up and be like, look, try to find me an old school Bill Halter jersey just so I can show it to my best buds on the Fancast. No, they were talking about today, we were texting and saying it'll be fun to, you know, root against him with San Diego FC next season, and then the whole crowd can be chanting USA for his failures, you know. It'll be good.
Hi.
So we
how are
have Chicago Fire versus San Diego FC will be the battle of the national team coaches.
Seriously, the understudy against
Understudy
his old boss.
versus the old boss.
One of your listeners wants to know what Greg played, and they said Waterboy.
I love the Greg Kane.
Yeah.
But no, in all honesty, Julie and I were talking about it, and I cannot remember when I heard that San Diego FC was coming to San Diego when MLS got the spot. When did that happen? Do you remember all that stuff?
When they were announced?
Yeah. I don't remember that.
Oh, I remember it.
man.
So, obviously the rumors are getting stronger and stronger that San Diego's going to have a team. And me being kind of connected a little bit with the MLS team, the American Outlaws actually too, I found out that they were going to have the announcement at Snapdragon Stadium. That's where they announced it. And it was just a media event. It was like nice charcuterie boards, free coffee, it's like in the morning. And I just got on the train, got on the trolley, got off at the stadium, walked up there. There's like a receptionist with a laptop, and I just walk up to her and I go, "Hi, I'm here for the event." And she's like, "What's your name?" I'm like, Quinn Hovey. I'm with the fan delegation." And she's like, "Oh, I don't have you on here, but that's fine. I can put you in." Let me right through.
Here's your press pass. Here's your credentials.
So there's me in just a jersey with a bunch of like suits walking around.
That's amazing.
And Don Garber gets on stage and announces officially that San Diego will be the 30th team in the MLS.
Very nice.
So I was there from the very beginning. I know exactly where I was.
Dude, that is awesome. How long have you been part of American Outlaws?
Oh, way too long. 2012, I think, is when I joined. Yeah, it was right after the 2010 World Cup. I was still Sam's Army back then.
Sam's Army. That is old school.
Yeah.
And were they like European professionals a little bit, or is that or am I just thinking?
Not really. I will say, I think a lot of Sam's Army, who are now kind of like the Sam's in their rebirth, I think a lot of them are still kind of over the East Coast.
I don't know.
But I mean, Sam's Army was huge. They were the American Outlaws at one point. They just kind of fell off. There's a whole history.
No. I'm interested and I did the American Outlaws in like 2008 because 2006.
In my view, I think, long story short, I think Sam's Army just didn't know how to use social media. Because like social media was coming up still, and like American Outlaws was a bunch of like young rag guys, and they were just Facebook posts everywhere, Twitter posts everywhere.
And they seemed a little rowdy, so it was like, let's do it.
And they were younger and all that, so they were more rowdy. So they kind of grew up, and then Sam's Army was kind of falling off. Leadership wasn't getting things done. And then, but then they kind of reformed. They still have a lot of friends.
Now, when I ask you all this stuff, and just so everybody knows, Quinn is like my de facto encyclopedia. When I have MLS questions or things like that on the Discord, I direct them right to Quinn. I'm not even shy. I'm not even shy about it.
I've been following this league since 2002. It's a weird league, people.
Okay, what is one rule that they took away from MLS that you wish they would bring back and vice versa?
Oh, definitely halfway on penalty kicks. Hockey style penalty kicks, baby.
I love it. Why not?
Or don't end games in ties. Ties are not American.
Did they actually do that at one time?
Yeah.
I see. I didn't. For how long?
Games were ended in penalty kicks. Halfway hockey style penalty kicks.
I got it. Good lord. Was that just like the first 2 seasons?
I think it's like 2 or 3.
Carlos Valderrama was still playing. Oh, I've seen the penalty kicks, but I just wasn't paying close enough attention to like, you know, I think there was what, like 10 teams the first season? 10 teams?
10 teams.
10 teams the first season.
I'm such a nerd. I have a little spreadsheet that calculates the best teams from 1996 today if they were to play each other, kind of thing.
Oh, where does that's interesting.
It was better a few years ago when their league played East and West more, but now they don't. So it's like LA Galaxy doesn't play.
Here's the thing, like,
How many? That is a good question. Like how many times will San Diego FC play Eastern teams in the season?
you gotta make events.
I should know this.
You gotta be
Off
events.
the top of my head, I think you only play the Eastern Conference 4.
That's it.
Yeah, see, we have 16 teams in each conference, that's 15 teams opponents, 30 games. Oh my god, it's only 2. So adding a team, yeah, so like 2 times. Because it's a 32 games actually.
Yeah. Would imagine it
30 games against your conference and the remainder other conference.
Gotcha. So who would
Which
you
makes
look
the quarter shield.
That does. That makes it that is interesting.
I think
is anybody going to care about the supporter shield, or now
You should.
they use that as a spot for other tournaments, right? Like to make it to other tournaments. For instance, like if you don't win the MLS Cup with the supporter shield, do you go to the CONCACAF
We
Championship?
do. Supporter Shield will be the name of the trophy that you win to go to the CONCACAF Champions Cup and all that. But if you look at the rules, the next team to make it in is the team who finished in top of the opposite conference of the Supporter Shield. Like don't expect like the full letter of the law of it, when really it just means top of the East, top of the West.
Yeah,
Like
that's kind of wild.
outside of qualifying from Open Cup and all that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
It is.
The
It is
Open
good.
Cup ended pretty recently.
Yeah.
That was so. I guess I'm just gonna nail you with
Finally.
a bunch of MLS questions. How do you feel about the Open Cup? And I know there was some, maybe MLS teams weren't putting the best foot forward, or Darwood wasn't as into the Open Cup. Or how do you feel about all that?
like it.
US
Good
I
vibes.
am a traditionalist, so
How you been, dude?
Open Cup forever.
Not bad.
Always.
I was going to go out
Dear to my heart.
on
I
Sunday,
know
but
that
I had
it can be a weird little tournament that we have to play. So with Leagues Cup, and I personally didn't watch a single minute of Leagues Cup, so don't ask me for Leagues Cup. I thought I did with my eyeballs.
I was on the
Okay.
other side of the room. I could
I mean,
have
that's
gone
Still
there.
pay for Apple TV. It was like
No worries. You
And,
missed.
okay,
you
so
missed
Apple
some.
TV owned the rights to Leagues Cup.
Sure.
It's,
Oh my God,
the Leagues
sure.
Cup is always just a way to get more games on Apple.
Yeah, Cisco looked like he was. Oh wait, was that from you guys or was that Cisco?
That was Cisco. Oh my God, dude.
That, you know what? That
And then-
is
He said he
like,
had-
that's the rough side of fandom, right? Is
He
like,
said he had been smoking for
you like soccer.
They
Those
were-
personally, like, I like it that it can still be grassroots. It's a very team-oriented sport, things like that. And then big money comes in and
Did you get a chance to
at the same time. Big talent.
I was in town. That was
It's that weird
I got you.
in between.
Forget
I
about
feel like
the
MLS is literally right now in that.
Is that really fun?
I think they are.
No. Hanging out with
They
Cowboys
are.
is always
Yeah.
They're growing really
like good
fast,
vibes. Like
which is a good thing.
they go out, they went down over
They
to
also are just trying to get more and more money.
their
By doing that,
celebratory thing right after they ended up doing their
And now our
backpack drive.
players get more and more injured.
Yeah, that I think was like.
I'd rather
Oh, yeah,
not
the
play Leagues Cup.
Scout Watch?
Yep.
This like
That-
weird
that was-
World Cup style tournament in the middle of our season.
I heard.
And because, if they squeeze X amount of games out and there's good viewership, they're just going to add more games on.
More one now.
Yeah.
Don't forget that we still play kind of
Did you get a chance to talk
the
to him?
calendar. So
No, he's
players
gonna make me
have to
do
go
it,
to the
though.
international
I know he
tournament
is.
this season.
That's why I'm asking.
It's hard on your legs.
No wonder there's such a
That
That is that is interesting. That's always that inner turmoil I have, fighting both sides where I want the best product. I want to watch the best product. At the same time, I would love it if it was even and the best, actual best. Be a merit as much as hey, but I also
Okay,
wish
now
that I was a
it's
gajillionaire and I was world peace. And let's just right. That's yeah, I know that's not going to happen.
I still think, personally, I still think the summer schedule that we have is kind of perfect for soccer. I just don't want. I don't want to have to go up against American football and hockey and basketball.
Cheers, guys! Cheers!
Cheers.
What's that?
I
Woo!
still think summer still has like a dearth of sports in a way outside of the baseball. Right?
I love it.
No, seriously. And I don't want to be competing with with MLB during playoffs or anything like
Yes,
that.
go Padres.
I mean, what's happening? Like that's yeah. MLS does seem to be its own thing, but at the same time, it seems like Garber's trying to. They made it an American style. It's America, right? But the league itself, like, I feel like there's some make it like NFL style league, the East and West, all those type of things, making it very Americanized has made it to a detriment of some of the best players over here in the past. Do you think that's going to continue to be like a pause for people, or do you think it matters?
I don't think it really matters. Players will go where they can get paid. Messi got paid. A lot of money. He broke the law, but it doesn't matter.
I don't.
Broke the rules, the salary cap rules of MLS.
Well, did they circumvent them by giving him a deal directly with Apple? Is that how it happened?
But that's again, unless it's a weird league, that's what they can do.
Sorry guys.
They kind
They
of
did it with David Beckham. They did it with Messi.
They literally made a new rule for David Beckham.
Yeah.
I mean, they called it the David Beckham.
Yeah,
It was called something else. Right?
Yeah.
That was when the designated players slot came around. I actually went to his first game. It was against the Suwon Blue. No, I went to the game against the Suwon Blue Wings when it was Chelsea versus them, and then LA Galaxy played Pachuca before that. So LA Galaxy played Pachuca and got beat by 4-0 or 4-1. But I got to see Kobe Jones, my boy, play. Because at the 1994 World Cup, he was my favorite player because he was short. That was literally the only reason. But so that was cool to see him live and all that stuff. But and then Chelsea played Suwon, which are from Korea. And Chris was on the podcast came with. And that was right when, and we were like hoping David Beckham would make an appearance, and he did not. His first game was against Chelsea, which I was not at. And then Steve Sidwell slide tackled him. So that was interesting. That whole, and the only reason I'm telling you that story because all that was really cool. How's it all came out? Like it felt very odd. We were going to the stadium, like it was still Home Depot, I think, at the time. And we were sitting there, like half the people didn't know what the hell was going on.
Yeah.
They were just like, hey, we got free tickets. Like,
And a lot of
like $70 for these tickets.
a lot of like teenage girls I remember because they were like the Beckham movie had just come out.
Oh my God, all the Keira Knightleys were out there.
Yeah.
Dude, that was so funny. Oh yeah, just recanting old American soccer stuff.
My favorite Beckham story is when he got into a fight with the San Jose Earthquakes mascot. And I lived in the Bay Area.
Heard about this.
I lived in the Bay Area, and I know that guy. He's a very short little man. Kind of have to be to fit in that. His name is Q for the Earthquakes. Yeah, and Q like came up to him holding this sign of like, "We win, you like." I don't know what it said, but he like kind of bumped into Beckham a little bit. Beckham stands up to them.
He was like, you know
He's
who
the
I
perfect
am.
guest.
They've given me an MBE, whatever they call it, where you're
It's
not
all
knighted,
good
but just
stuff.
one tier below
It's
you.
all relevant.
That
It's
put
all
Q
good.
on the map. Mascot and all that.
Nice.
A little tough with David Beckham.
Do you think San Diego FC is going to have a mascot?
That's a good question. I don't think so. But
He's just a
would it be?
wheel.
I know I've heard the San Diego Chickens. It's a thing.
Oh, that's old, man. That's old school. I mean,
okay.
well, or
Bring
I
it
guess
back.
I do. I liken that to the Padres. Like that's already a Padres thing. Maybe that's why it's because I'm not a Padres fan, I'm a Giants fan. So I'm gonna be lost in the
The
sauce.
Padres aren't using it.
That's true. Do the Padres do the Padres still use the chicken song?
Yeah,
Oh, they do? Okay.
100%. Yeah.
We can do it too, I guess. For San Diego.
You can make it a San Diego.
Yeah, exactly. Same thing.
Speaking of which, Padres up 6-1.
Oh, Padres are winning 6-1. I'm sure everyone on the stream is all day. I mean, I'm not a Padres fan, but I hate the fucking Dodgers, so I am rooting for the Padres 100% right now. Kidding me? I'm not an idiot.
If it's just you, then
But yeah, dude, that was. I'm sure I will pepper you with more questions in the Discord.
Oh, of course.
All day long.
that was the whole
you know.
reason
I will happily answer.
I just gotta think of more.
Happily answer all my MLS nerdhood.
But I didn't even pour Quinn. I barely introduced him. This is Quinn.
How's it going,
From
chat?
Riptides, and I would just be bringing people on. You know, when we live stream, this is how we're gonna do it. Loosey goosey. That's how we do it. Here on the SDFC Fancast.
Anything else you want to bring on?
Right now, I want to take a little break for a second.
A little break?
I want to literally want to chug this beer, and then I'm gonna get another beer, and then I'm gonna get you, KB.
Cheers, mates.
Thank you, dude.
Before I end it, can I save it somehow?
I don't think so.
Okay. I could start a poll. So just end.
Oh yeah.
Wait, hold on.
Did I?
I know, I just wanted to see if I could save it before I ended it.
My Facebook.